I'm asked by a lot of my clients to help them craft emails and shape them and polish them up and make them as effective and readable as possible to attract attention and get people to do what we want them to do ultimately. But there's one thing I always remind people when I'm editing emails, and that's everything looks different in the inbox. And that is the title of today's podcast episode 679 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Most of the time I'm dealing with emails that are in Google Docs or Word Docs where they're completely removed from the inbox, which is fine to a certain extent, but as a final test I will always cut and paste that email and send it to my client or send it to myself and look at it as though I was the recipient, and to see what it looks like and what I can actually see in terms of cropped characters and things like that, what I can see in the inbox, both on my mobile and on my PC, and just to get that buyer experience, the recipient experience of the email. Because in a Word doc or a Google Doc, it's a bit dry and it's a bit removed, but your buyer, your recipient, is going to see that email in their inbox in real life, so it makes sense to test it. It's a really, really simple thing to do, but something I insist upon. I'm always checking it, because you'd be surprised the little tweaks and hacks and things that you can do and things that go wrong that you didn't even realize when you actually look at the email as it lands in the inbox versus in a document. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow, in episode 680, it's where to place our focus when we're communicating with buyers. Where should we place our focus if we really want to connect with people and get them to buy from us and understand and really connect in with what we're doing? Where do we place our focus? That's what we're covering in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, share, comment button below. Interact with this podcast wherever you're listening to or watching it. So it just helps us, helps the algorithms understand that lots of people like the podcast, and it gets our free actionable sales strategy tips out to more people, and it allows me just to do more good in the world. Isn't that lovely? Right, thank you very much for your time and attention. As always, I'll catch you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.